Here we have our odd number pattern. So for that 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, likewise, this is our odd numbers. But when you look at this, there is a uniqueness than the previous questions in this odd number pattern. That means the difference between upcoming terms that was 2. That was 2. But we cannot indicate it as 2n. We cannot indicate it as 2n because look at this. This is not 2. This is not 4. This is not 6. These are not 2 multiples. These are not 2 multiples. 1 less than the 2 multiples. Okay, I'll explain this one briefly. Okay, when we need to find the, write the first term. T1 means first term. What is the difference between upcoming terms? That was 2, no? The difference was 2. Okay, so 2 multiplied with 1. 2 multiplied with this term number. Okay, that will give you 2. That will give you 2. 2 multiplied with 1, that will give you 2. But our answer was 1, no? So from 2, when we subtract 1, that will give you the desired answer as 1. Try to understand this clearly. So when we write the common term as, okay, the general term as 2n, that's wrong. Because 2n means 2 times 1, that will give you 2. 2 is not our first term. First term was 1. So from the 2, when we subtract 1, that will give you the 1. In odd number patterns only, there is a uniqueness. That's the thing we are going to study here. T2, that means the difference was 2. So 2 multiplied with 2, that will be 4. That will be 4. So 4 is not our second term. Second term was 3. So from 4, when we subtract 1, that will give you 3. That will give you 3. Likewise, let's try the relationship for third term. 2 multiplied with 3 is 6. But our third term was 5. No? From 6, we have to subtract 1. That will give you 5. Similarly, to find the general term, Tn, okay, we are using nth term, common term or general term. Tn would be, if this is first term, that was multiplied with 1. This is second term, that will multiplied by 2. If this is third term, that should be multiplied by 3. If it is nth term, Tn, that means 2 should be multiplied with n. 2 multiplied with n, 2n. 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. There is no any specific value furthermore here, but this should be our final answer for the odd numbers general term. Odd numbers general term. The difference was 2. That's fine. But for the all the other questions, if the difference is 2, we can directly write it as 2n as a general term. But here, not in that case. Odd numbers, no. So you should check whether this is correct or not. When we check 2 multiplied with 1, that was 2. But our first term was 1. No? From 2, when we subtract 1, that will give you 1. Similarly, in all cases, we have subtracted 1. Likewise, from 2n, when you subtract 1, number 1, that will give you the desired odd number pattern. So you should, it's better if you remember this odd number patterns general term. Okay, all the other questions you can easily find that one, but in the odd number pattern there is a specific general term. If you remember that, that will be useful for your furthermore calculations. This is the way you should find. Let's see. Find the 20th term. So we know what is our common term formula. Tn equals to 2n minus 1. So to find 20th term, what do we need to do? Instead of this n, you should substitute it as 20. So 2 multiplied by 20. 2 multiplied by 20 minus 1. 2 multiplied by 20, that was 40. 40 minus 1, that should be equals to 39. 39 is our 20th term. Likewise, 31st term, 2 should be multiplied with 31. Then from that, we have to subtract 1. 2 times 31, that is 62 minus 1, that would be equals to 61. 61 is our 31st term. Which term is 99 and 121? So 99 we have to find for 99 first. Which term? That means you should equalize that with the general term. So 99 equals to 2n minus 1. 2n minus 1. Okay, there is a negative 1. So we have to bring the negative 1 as a positive 1 to next side. So 99 plus 1 equals to 2n equals to 2n. I'll write the remaining over here. 99 plus 1 200. Okay, 100 equals to 2n. 2n and 9 multiplication relationship. No, to oppose that you should divide this. So 100 divided by 2. We had to divide 100 by 2 to obtain the answer for n. So here n would be equals to 50. N is equals to 50. What we did, just we equalized a particular given term with our general term. We brought the negative 1 as positive 1 first. So 2n equals to 100. Then 2n and 9 multiplication. No? So we just wrote the multiplication as a dividend. N would be equals to 50. Then we have to write 99 is 50th term. 99 is 50th term of the number pattern. Likewise, we have to write. The same thing we have to apply for 121 as well. Here I explained for 99. Similarly, you should find for 121 as well. So we have to check whether 121 is which term? 2n minus 1. So we have to bring the negative 1 as positive 1. So it will become 122 equals to 2n. Negative 1 will become positive. So then after 122 should be divided by 2. That will give you the n as, okay, n is equals to 61. So then you have to write 121 is 61st term. 61st term of this number pattern. Likewise, you have to write your answer. Then let's see our final answer. Show that 88 is not a term. Okay, 88 is not a term. This is our question. Okay, let's answer that. To that question, 88 equals to 2n minus 1. Let's bring the minus 1 as positive 1 to this side. So it will become 89 equals to 2n. So then after 89 should be divided by 2. That will give you n. N is equals to 44.5. So you should write n is not a whole number. So 88 is not a term of this number pattern.